It's week 4 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports.
Great game in store for y'all.
And it's coming up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that is a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
And it's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily...
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, it's funny, after we had an opportunity to meet with him last week, you would have never imagined that he was the player of the week. All we wanted to do was talk about the missed opportunities, how he can continue to get better and elevate the play of his teammates around him. And tell you what, if he plans on limiting those mistakes going forward, you can just tell what makes him such a special player. While everyone else is singing his praises, he's constantly finding ways to improve. But don't let him fool you. He had an awesome week last week, and if he's able to replicate that here, we could be in for a real treat.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
The Dragons punt team unit comes out. A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today. 0-4 would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
It'll get them down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack. This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This one from 54 yards out. That one is good. And the Desperados will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Dragons offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Desperados offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here now, second down and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Dragons. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Dragons move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Desperados offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. He'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. First and 10 at the 46-yard line. We are through 1. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. Look wide. Get this one complete. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Dragons.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air one more time. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. That's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
At the 42-yard line.
Now, faking the give. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Dragons are going to get it back here just past the 35. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll look to throw yet again. This one complete to Jordan. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down, putting one of their tight ends in motion left. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Desperados offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
One final throw before the break. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. So a very tight first half, a 1-point game here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started in the place dubbed America's Finest City, San Diego, California. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. The final, 34-13. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. This This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the second half. About to get started. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Desperados out and ready to punt it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Dragons offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. 3rd and a yard. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. to the end zone. It's intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Desperados offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. There's that man again, another catch. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Dragons offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. And that will be a 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. treble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Dragons.
They bring a tight end in motion left. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 2-yard line.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back will hit the ball carrier. Taken down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. On the move, past the 40. A gain of 17 yards. And that will be a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They send the tight end in motion. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Big-time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Touchdown, Dragons. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Dragons will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, and it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Desperados out and ready to punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take the visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Tight end going in motion here. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Handoff here, up the middle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. They'll run. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's third down and a few inches. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll turn and hand this one off. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll stick with him again. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Throwing now from the gun. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Dragons extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Desperado 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. They come up for 2nd and 2. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. They'll look to throw yet. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the offense will get the ball back, be touchdown, and that will be a wrap. This game is over. So it's a win for our visitors. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.